It's Bud List time, most motivating segment in all of sports.
Absolutely.
It's also a time where we read a little bit of viewer mail. We get a lot of mail for the year 2022. A lot of physical.
Good to see the old USPS still doing
they're
well.
still humming.
39 cents never
See what
took
we
so
got
far.
today. Dear Wilds, love the show. The chemistry is top notch. That's great. I can't believe how much I enjoy the motivational vibes of the Bud List. It's great.
Thank you.
I also can't believe that your heedless desire for approval caused you to steal Broussard's upset. Enough with the letters. Let's just move right on to the Bud List.
Thank you. This is great. I'm finally getting my credit for that upset alert. Anyway, let's get to the Bud List. And remember, you didn't say it this time, but it's all about motivation and inspiration. It is not an indictment.
No.
So at number 3, Ezekiel Elliott.
Okay.
Yes, now he's questionable, right? He might not even play, but either way, play or not, he's under duress because Tony Pollard, you laughed at me, Nick. I don't know why. Last 2 weeks as a starter, Tony Pollard has looked like Tony Dorsett.
That's why I laughed.
He has. Check
Tony
the numbers.
Dorsett.
He's averaged nearly 7 yards
Tony
a
Danza,
pop.
maybe.
Nearly 7 yards a pop. 123 yards a game in these 2 games, and he's got 4 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott has not run for even 90 yards in his last 19 starts. So if he plays, he's going to have to come close. He won't match Pollard's production, but come close. If he doesn't play, it's going to become even more obvious that Tony Pollard should be the Cowboys' bell cow. So he's under duress. All right.
Where's the inspiration, bro?
I believe
It's just a charge. Go out there and get it done, Zeke. That's what it is. All right. At number 2, here comes some motivation. He needs it. Russell Wilson. All right, Russ. A lot of people think you are washed. They're not blaming it on Nathaniel Hackett. They're not blaming it on some of the injuries. They're not blaming it on you being in a new place like I am. All right? I still believe in you. All right? And one of the haters is on this show, and he's always pointing out how you guys are the lowest scoring off 2 of the haters. Lowest scoring offense in the league, worst red zone team in the league, all this stuff. And I heard yesterday on the radio in Denver, they are saying Russell Wilson is calling out the wrong audibles? Calling out audibles from his days in Seattle.
Yikes.
All right, now, Russ, here's the thing. Despite what Nick's tears say, that you guys are eliminated, you're not.
Wait, what?
You are still in the playoff hunt. They are, Nick. Mathematically, they're
Mathematically?
They're 2 games back.
No one's
from
eliminated
Wild
mathematically.
Patriots in the 7th seed. If they win this game, then they are back in play. Let's put it that way. Back in play.
Okay.
Russ,
I like it.
you know I believe in you. Let's get it done. And at number 1, I definitely believe in this guy, Josh Allen. Now, I'm showing my objectivity because I've believed in Russ. I believed in Josh, but they are on the Bud List. They are under duress. But like Josh, I'm saying, what's all the fuss about? Okay, we lost 2 straight games. You know what? So have the last 4 teams to win the Super Bowl. All right? Oh, Josh is in a bad stretch. You know what? Patrick Mahomes had a longer bad stretch last year, Josh. So you can go out and get it done. The haters are out there. Again, some of the haters even sitting at this table, and they're saying you're reckless. They're saying you're a disaster waiting to happen. They're saying you're inconsistent like a roller coaster. I'm saying, Josh, go out there, get yourself back in the MVP race, and get a win so you guys are no longer the 6th seed in the East or in the AFC.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a great Bud
Thank
List.
you. Motivation.
It's motivation. Okay. I am going to put on Patrick Mahomes. And before we hear from this side of the table,
I'm shocked.
Let me just tell everybody, I do believe in you, Patrick. Sometimes I have to play the Andre the Giant to Nick's Hulk Hogan. I got to play a little bit of a heel character, but I believe in you. Here's what Patrick Mahomes said about Justin Herbert in their upcoming game. Take a listen.
He's a special arm talent, man. And he throws some passes that I don't think anyone can throw in this league, and that includes myself. I mean, he has a cannon for an arm. You watch it. I watch on film every week because we play similar opponents, and there's some throws you just kind of shake your head because they're that special.
No, you're the special one, Patrick. I believe in you. All in the preseason. We showed this practice video of you throwing behind the back passes. Now, granted, Justin Herbert is the king of, wow, did you see that throw in practice or on someone's iPhone? I don't see him during the games. But Patrick, we've been waiting with bated breath for over a year. That indoor one is from 2 years ago, I think, for you to throw the behind the back pass. Now is the time. If you're going up against a guy who makes throws that you can't make, I don't believe you. You can make them all. Please debut the behind the back pass. And until you do, I got you on the bud list, but it is motivating.
Perpetually on the bud list till he does the behind the back pass.
I like it, Wilds.
This
I
happens,
like
it'll be
it.
insufferable. If that happens this weekend,
it'd be fantastic.
It's going to be a red zone play. We know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to be upset about it. My list is...
Hold on, let Brew
It better
respond.
work,
Go ahead.
though. It better work if he throws a behind the back pass.
Of course it will work. My
That's
God,
all
How
I got
did
to
it not
say.
work? It's Mahomes. Give me a
Well,
break.
look, I'm on the record.
Okay.
Everybody knows I've come out. I got ahead of the pack, and I've said that Patrick Mahomes, Jeff, is the best quarterback we've ever seen. Eye test. Now, I know he's got to win championships to get ahead of Tom Brady, but I've gone out there by my lonesome. No one else was ready to do it except me. And say, eye test. It's on the record.
It's on Sports
Illustrated. Right. Eye test. He's the best we've ever seen at the quarterback.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
You
credit
another
to
one
you.
correct. All right, mine is Josh McDaniels. The Raiders might not have the money to fire you, buddy, but you're very close to being done.
Yikes.
You cannot beat the Broncos this weekend, right? Your quarterback, after a Week 10 game, is on the podium talking about players not buying in. You sit 3 players on defense because of non-football reasons. Now you go to Denver, you're playing a Broncos team. As Broussard mentioned, their quarterback is calling out the wrong audibles at the line of scrimmage. Come on, you have to win this game. If not, you're done. And lastly, guys, he got the dreaded vote of confidence. The owner, Mark Davis, said, yeah, he's our guy. He's our guy. He's here for the entire season. If he loses this game, they're 2-8. They're 2-8.
Back-to-back.
He is done as the Raiders head coach.
Jeff, I'm with. He was number 1 on the bud list last week, and you're right. Look, you lost to a guy who'd been there less than a week, who was doing what we're doing 2 weeks ago, and he got the vote. Now you're right. Usually, vote of confidence can spell doom. But I don't know. I don't know if they have the money to fire.
Right.
They say about the Raiders a lot, though. Like, they don't have money, but they always manage to do everything. So I feel like if they want to fire him, they'll find
luckily,
it's bad,
it's
I'll
one
tell you.
thing to be playing the Colts and Jeff Saturday. You should win that game. But now you're playing the Broncos and Nat Hackett and Russell Wilson. So you will win that game, which brings me to the person I'm putting on the bud list.
Okay.
And this pains me. However, I am reminded this is not an indictment.
No.
This is an inspiration.
Yes.
And what do you want for your
this.
friends? To inspire them to be better.
Oh.
So I am adding Chris Broussard
What?
to the bud list. Because Broussard
Is that even
flatly
allowable? I got to
must
check the bylaws.
be better. America,
I do
let
not
me
think that's
explain
allowable.
why, and I need a moment here. Broussard takes pride in his take integrity and his predictions.
I do.
I'm trying to inspire you to be better. Let's go back a bit. NBA Finals, Suns over Nets.
Oh, no.
They
It was Warriors over Celtics.
You changed it because your original pick won a combined 7 playoff games and 1 playoff round. Then the next time you were able to give a pick, it was the Packers in the Super Bowl. And you abandoned them 10 days ago. And then it was Josh Allen, who I just saw on this bud list, winning the Super Bowl and league MVP. And you then said earlier this week, Patrick Mahomes is the MVP. And then in the NBA, your NBA Finals were Warriors over Nets, who right now would neither be in the playoffs. One team had a guy punch a guy, another team has a guy on unpaid leave, and it's a disaster. Yeah. And then what you are covering up on the bud list, while it was not a prediction, it was more a take, was that Russell Wilson is still awesome. And we argued and we argued and we argued, and now he's the lowest scoring player in the league, and he's a mainstay on your very own bud list. And, rumor has it, YouTube commenters say, you're now trying to glide off Wild's upset alerts. I can't confirm or deny. It's just what I'm hearing. So, Brew, because this is an inspiration and not an indictment, I am trying to inspire you to be better. And if that means you have to do like my best friend Jason in high school did and copy off my test a bit, I'll slide it towards you because I want you to be better. I'm adding Chris Broussard to the bud list.
No, I don't think it's allowed. I'll check the bylaws after the show.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, but I don't think I can be on the bud list. All right.
You cannot.
You
cannot. I checked the bylaws.
I can't? Okay.
I checked the bylaws.
So you're not even going to defend yourself?
Cannot.
You're just going to say it's improper jurisdiction?
Everyone knows I picked Golden State to beat Boston
After
in
your
the
team
finals
got
last
knocked
year.
out.
It was well within the limits of picks.
What about this year?
It was well within the limits. All right. This year, I still believe in the Warriors. I did pick the Astros to win the World Series. Thank you.
He got out of here.
I picked the Astros.
World Series had begun.
And I picked the Astros to win the World Series.
Broussard's Warriors. We had it still winning.
I needed that. I was drowning.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.